Glory be to him who took his servant by night from this sacred masjid built by Ibrahim alayhi salam on the foundations of the spot where Adam alayhi salam had worshipped. This masjid was in the Torah. They took it out. Took him by night from this masjid on a miraculous journey to that masjid, that distant one built by Sulaiman alayhi salam. Alladhi barakna hawla, which was located in a land which we had blessed. Don't use the word precincts. Don't use the word surroundings, because it's the whole land which has been blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which was located in the Holy Land. The Holy Land appears in the Quran for the first time in Surah Al-Anbiya, when you remember he was a young man, just a young man. And he went and he broke up the idols. Today the idols are ruling the world. The idols are sitting in the Security Council of the UN. And he went and he broke up the idols. And they decided to punish him. And they threw him into the fire. Allah is pleased when a young man stands up firmly for Allah. When you're old and your beard is white, it's not the same thing anymore. Allah is pleased when a young man stands up courageously for the truth. And so Allah spoke to the fire. Fire always burns, but this time no. Allah ordered the fire, be cool for Ibrahim and keep him safe. Allah can intervene at any time He wants to protect whomsoever He wants, because He is fa'alul lima yurid. He can do whatever He wants to do. And He says, haqqun alayna nasrul mu'mineen. It is obligatory upon us to do that. Ibrahim alayhi salam can no longer live in Babylon. Today it's called Iraq. And so he's given orders to make hijrah. وَنَجَّيْنَاهُ وَلُوطًا إِلَى الْأَرْضِ الَّتِي بَارَكْنَا فِيهَا لِلْعَالَمِينَ. And we took him and his nephew Lut alayhi salam to a land in which we had placed blessings for all of mankind. Mark the words. For all of mankind. But when he reached in that holy land, he is tested. Take the mother and take the baby. Take them out there in the desert and leave them there. No food, no water, no shelter, no security. What is the role of reason in religion? Uncle Sam says, you know Uncle Sam, ruling the world, that religion must conform to reason. That reason must sit in judgment over religion. And if reason were to sit in judgment over this, it doesn't make sense. Take the mother and take the baby, take them out there in the desert and leave them there. No food, no water, no shelter, no security. Had it been Iblis, he would have taken off his hat, he would have scratched his head. He said, no, this is irrational. Even though it's the command of the Lord, I'm not going to do it. Didn't he do that? When ordered to bow down? He said, no. Why should I do that? It's irrational. It's illogical. You created me from fire. You created him from clay. You don't have to be a PhD from University of New South Wales to know that fire is superior to clay. It follows logically therefrom, I am superior to him. I'm not bowing down. Because reason must sit in judgment over religion. And religion must conform to the requirements of reason. And so the great logician named Iblis, he disobeyed Allah. But not Ibrahim alayhi salam. And this is the first lesson that my teacher of blessed memory taught me. The very first lesson I received as a student of the Alima Institute of Islamic Studies was this lesson. He taught us. Of course, I was a young man at that time. He said, when once you know it is the word of Allah, whether you understand it or you don't, whether you are comfortable with it or not, you must submit to it. That is Islam. That's the first lesson I got. And so Ibrahim alayhi salam left them there. Rabbana inni askantu min zurriyati biwadin ghayri zi zara inda baytika al-muharram. Oh my Lord, I've left them there. In that barren valley where nothing grows, I've left them there. You asked me to do it, I've done it. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala orders him, sacrifice your son. What? I didn't hear that. Sacrifice your son. Oh no. Religion must conform to reason. And this is irrational, argues, of course, Iblis, scratching his head. Religion must conform to reason. And this is irrational, that religion should ask of me to sacrifice my son. I ain't going to do it. That's the way of Iblis. And that's the way of those who come out of the universities established by Iblis. And so they'll change the religion to make it conform with the requirements of the modern age. They will subject the verses of the Quran to what they call a progressive interpretation, so that it can conform with the requirements of the modern, godless age. But not Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ya bunayya, inni ara fil manami anni azbahuk. Fanzur maza tara. Son, I've been ordered to sacrifice you by Allah. Son, what is your response? I'm ready, are you? I'm ready. Are you? A worthy son of a worthy father. And he says, Ya abati fa'al ma tu'mar. Oh my father, go ahead. Do what you've been ordered to do. I'm also ready. Satajiduni. And then he uses the word that the godless world never uses. Satajiduni. Insha'Allahu min as-sabirin. You never hear that from their lips. It is very easy to recognize the godless world, because when it walks around, it'll never say, Insha'Allah. Huh? And so Ibrahim alayhi salam has passed every test. And now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses him. Inni ja'iluka linnasi imama. I hereby appoint you as the Imam of all of mankind, including George Bush. I hereby appoint you the Imam of all of mankind. If he is the Imam of all of mankind, and you are engaged in that stuff called interfaith, you've heard about it? Interfaith? Well then listen to me. If he is the Imam of all of mankind, it follows that his religion is the religion of all of mankind. Anyone disagrees? No? If his religion is the religion of all of mankind, it follows that there is only one true religion. It is his religion. Anyone disagrees? There's only one true religion. All others are false. Only one true religion. Is that chauvinism? Or is that truth? The Quran addresses Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam and says to him, ثُمَّ أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ. And then we reveal to thee, O Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, أَنِ اتَّبِعْ مِلَّةَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ حَنِيفًا. That you also, you must follow the religion of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And this is the Holy Land. And he is the Imam of all mankind. And there's only one true religion. It is his religion.